I have no regrets. I don't regret a single thing in my life. Live no regrets. Sound familiar to you? Or even a much brighter positive quote. I have no regrets. I try my very best. Everything led me to where I am today. So, does it mean we have no regrets? Does giving your very best really leave you with no regrets? This is my mom. If you ask my mom now, maybe she would say I am a good son who brought her out for good food every weekend, take care of her, try my best to give what I could. Or, this is my girlfriend. If you ask my girlfriend now, am I a good boyfriend? Maybe she would say yes for taking care of her, buy things within what I can afford, treat and care for her with the best possible way I could. Or, if I ask myself, am I living a good life? Am I living comfortable now? I would say yes, I have a family, I have a wonderful partner, I have friends, a job, a car, a house, and a lovely dog. What else could I really ask for? My life wasn't bad. But does it mean I have no regrets despite all this positive stuff I have around me? What I can say is no. No regret is bullshit, and I do have regrets. A lot of them. I give my best, I try my very best, but hell yeah, I still have regrets. I regret that I shouted at my mom when I was younger. I regret that I broke her heart when I was younger. My mom was a single parent since I was 14. I regret that me and my partner still not married up until this age. And to be honest, we are a little stranded. I regret that I'm not putting enough effort in my education and my career. Of course, I have a job now, but I'm not professional at anything. Or I should say, I am pretty average at work. No extraordinary achievement. All these are just some quick examples. My life wasn't that bad. But you see, I can have all these positive shit around me, but it doesn't mean that I have no regrets. I do have regrets. Do you? People always avoid negative emotion. We avoid pain. But regret gives us both of them. Regret is not something we should cheer about, right? So, how do we deal with regret? It is like, why invite pain into our lives when we can avoid it? Why summon rain when we can enjoy the beautiful sunny day? So, what is regret? Regret is something that you have done or have not done in the past, where you have the choice that could lead to a better outcome that you wish you have today. But no matter action or inaction regrets, you cannot turn back the clock. When I came across the book right here, The Power of Regret by Daniel Pink, to be honest, I deal with my past pretty well even before I read this book. But after reading this book, when I look back, the regret I have in the past do really help me to be better today, and I wish to share the energy to the people in need. People who is haunted by regrets, stranded, and not moving forward. If you are the one, I really hope my video helps. Don't dodge negative emotion. Regret is part of life. In fact, it is part of life for everyone. You shouldn't stay put whenever you feel regret, no matter what. Regret improves your decision making. Regret boosts your performance. Regret deepens the meaning of your life. Regret makes us human. Just think of back in the days when people are still shooting with film camera. When you pull out the film strip, it will be something like this. Alright, so the light spots appear dark and the dark spots appear light. This is what we call negative. But after processing, alright, after you process the film, the dark spots brighten up and color reveal. So our negative emotion and regrets are the same. It might seem to be the darkest moment of your life, but if you can accept it, learn from the past, it will definitely brighten your life. You will definitely be better. I promise. Regret reveals what we value the most. If you have a broken heart, it means that you have done something big enough or important enough and valuable enough to have broken your heart. And the crack on your heart is where light gets in. If you regret for not having a stable job, if only you work for it, it reveals your desire to have stability in life. If you regret for not taking the risk, it reveals your desire for better growth in life. If you regret for not doing the right thing, it reveals your desire for goodness in yourself. If you regret for not reaching out to the people that is important to you, it reveals your desire to love and to be loved. Regret reveals what you need, and then you can work towards it. If the regret we have still have open doors, which means we have the chance, we can undo it, we can do something about it, then do it today, right now. I regret that I shouted at my mom when I was younger. I regret that I broke her heart when I was younger. I regret that I'm not a good son when I was younger. But she's still with me. I have the chance. I can undo it, learn from the past, and care for her with the best possible way I could. But some doors are closed. It is like I wish I could have done better in my college, but the doors are closed. I cannot turn back time to go back, but I could still learn from the experience to do better, learn more, be better at what I'm working now so that I don't repeat the mistake I made in the past. What I found very interesting in this book is about self-disclosure, self-compassion, and also self-distancing. Now, number one, self-disclosure. It is like disclose your negative experience and your regret to the people around you. If you found that you cannot do that, you can also disclose it to yourself only. Write them down, record them down. It is definitely good for your physical and mentally well-being. Merely think about the negative experience would not actually help you much. Sometimes the negative emotion in your head is blurry. But when you record them down, write them down, you can turn the blurry image to a concrete image that you can actually do something about it. Secondly, we have self-compassion, and this is very straightforward. Just think of whenever we fail or we stumble, alright? So we treat ourselves harshly. We blame ourselves much more compared to how we treat our family, friends, and even strangers whenever they are in the same situation. The compassion that we give to others, why don't give it to yourself too? Don't be too harsh on yourself. Lastly, we have self-distancing. It is like we have to view our own problem in a third-person view. Alright, zoom out, detach yourself, be an observer to your own problem. You may notice that you are better at solving other people's problem compared to solving your own problem. You seem to be able to see the full picture in the way that they cannot see it. So why don't apply it to your own problem? We all have regrets, but don't be stranded. Accept it and move forward. See it as pain. It is like we have to suffer physical pain to build stronger muscle and bone. We have to suffer emotional pain to develop a greater emotional resilience, greater sense of self, and generally happier life. Just remember the film strip that we talked about. Alright, the dark spot will brighten up and the color do magically reveal. The the other day, when I went to the bookstore to look for the next book to read, among thousands of books that we have at the bookstore, so I chose this book right here, The Power of Regret. The reason is very easy. I know that deep inside my heart, I do have regrets. So, regret led us to where we are today. It is true, but it doesn't mean that we have no regrets. Regret makes us human, regret makes us better. So, keep moving.